Well, what you said is that if it is not a modulation, then what it is? Well, if we are in D minor, this will be the degree natural sixth. B minor will be natural sixth of that, right? So it means of modal exchange. But then the phrase clearly here, it calls to this central key of A7 flat 9 thing. But if then after that our theme will be on this key, it's obvious that our now center, because in Spain woman is very dominant, and it's a matriarcado. So here the dominant chord is the main chord in flamenco. It's not the key. So here, this when we are doing this part, obviously is B minor key. If we will say that it's not B minor, then we will have to say that this is a fifth of the second, but corresponding to the second major, right? If we were in D major, first degree, the fifth of the second is B7, right? And therefore it will not adjust mathematically. Well, in harmony you can see chords as you like. This we need to do the disclaimer, because in harmony, if you know the real thing, like Russians know, I have young students, Russians, very superior people to many of them of America. God forbid not all, because my main people is from America, but you are from Israel, for instance, very strong in harmony. So this thing here is Paco said we need, whenever he gives one advice, is to analyze these things. Otherwise we are playing like parrots. So in order to understand the context here, what is the context? Andalusian cadence. Therefore we cannot say this is fifth of the second of modal exchange of D major, right? We cannot say that, because it will not adjust mathematically to the context of the Andalusian cadence. So therefore we have to accept that there is a modulation. Although we could see any chord as anything, we could say that this any degree, even in theory. But in practice it's different, because in theory there is no difference between practice and theory. But in practice there is, because there will be a gap there.